Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions, and we're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, the heart, and messages from spirit or from your soul for the time period of April 26th to May 6th. So we're going to be breaking it down for each sign. If you don't want to, watch the whole thing, it has been broken down into separate sections. So for the mind, for the heart, and which is relationships, and also messages from spirit. All the timelines are below. Please remember, if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, you will be notified when we do go live, because we do perform live readings on this channel. And also you'll be notified when your horoscope signs do come out, or other readings on my channel as well. Please click like if the reading has resonated with you, because it does help support the channel as well. Also, if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com, and please do follow me on Instagram as well under oracle_intuitions. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed week, and let's get right into your reading. Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for April 28th to May 6th. We're going to be taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships. So we're going to start off with the mind. So these are going to be things that we're focusing in on, things that could be happening with our external circumstances at the moment. Please remember that these are general readings and they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. I also want to apologize because I am getting these videos out a little bit later, simply because I wasn't feeling very good the last couple of days. So if you hear my voice crack, you'll know I just was going through like a bad cold or something like that. Could have been allergies, but either way, better now, and I wanted to get these out for you. Better late than never, I guess, but I do apologize. So let's get 3 shuffles and see what is coming through. I did see this one turn over, so we are going to take that. The Hungry Ghosts, all right? And let's get some more cards for our Libras. The Shadow Queen. And we have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. All right. So we have these hungry ghosts here, okay? And of course, we're going to be doing some clarification, but it really does talk about, obsessive scarcity consciousness and attachment, along with the Shadow Queen, which talks about acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation, and the high level of gratitude and service, selfishness, humility, and conscious action. I feel like for some of you, I'm really getting this energy here that you guys have been really, you've been in this place where, I'm trying to just put it into words, but what I'm getting here is that you have been selfish. Am I saying that right? Selfless. When it comes to another particular person, it could be selfless in regards to a situation, maybe perhaps several situations. And there is this energy here of this scarcity consciousness. So I kind of feel like it's almost as though you're having to do it, or feeling like, are they going to like me if I don't do this? Or if I don't put this energy to it in some way, are they going to have the same appreciation for me? All right. And then it talks about conscious action. So it's interesting because we've got the scarcity consciousness along with the conscious action. So I do feel like there is a conscious action towards what it is that you have been placing towards somebody else, or again, maybe perhaps a situation, whether it's work or family or whatever it has to do with. But it almost feels like it's coming from a place of insecurity. All right, is what I'm getting here. And I do get that for some of you, you're almost scared of letting go of performing, these actions, or maybe being in this place of giving, because there's this little bit of fear, like, are they going to like me? Are they going to, abandon me? Because I do get this energy of abandonment in some way, but I'm also getting here that you're getting into this place of the conscious action that you're going to be taking is going to be more self-focused, okay? You're still going to have this sense of selflessness towards, perhaps other people, or perhaps, situations, but it's going to come from a place that's a little bit different. It's not going to be this because of an attachment or feeling that you have to do it out of attachment, or because, again, maybe perhaps that they're placing some sort of sense of insecurity on you, again, abandonment. You're now coming from a place because that's who you are. It's a generous nature from within inside of yourself, not because of a feeling that you have to do this or that you're going to be abandoned in some way because of that. This is what I'm getting. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through. I do feel like for some of you, that this is an energy here that I just want to fix these cards because I can tell that they're not right. I do get for some of you that you might have walked away from a situation, or you might have, set your boundaries towards a situation in some way. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Libras. All right, I still get though that, like, even though you're recognizing how you behaved in the past, doesn't mean that you have to give up being a kind and generous person, towards others in general. All right, it's just coming from a different place within the heart. This is what I keep getting. So let's see here. All right, first card coming through with the Hungry Ghost, the Three of Pentacles. We also have the Magician, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you felt like there was an energy coming in here. It's very similar to what I had said, but it feels like by doing particular services, or maybe perhaps, trying to be cooperative with somebody, it was coming from a place that there was some sort of a little bit of manipulation coming in here, especially with this Magician. Maybe you felt that you were going to, better the situation by being more, generous towards a situation, maybe doing things, that maybe for some of you, it might not even be things that you normally would do, give towards a person or towards, a group, or again, it could be family, friends. It doesn't have to, be a particular one relationship. But it almost feels like because of that energy, you were being a little bit manipulated, or you were feeling manipulated. It's like I keep giving, but there's no giving back. Maybe for some of you, we're hoping for a sense of abundance or grounding or prosperity because of that. But it just feels like you were giving without receiving. So let's clarify that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that first card coming through, right? Three of Swords coming in. So all it really was doing was bringing you this sense of sorrow, right? It wasn't really giving you the energy that you were hoping for. It kind of feels like somebody might have been juggling you, maybe even again with that third party of some sort. King of Cups coming in. I feel like you were coming from your heart. You were coming from your heart, and you were hoping, or there was this energy, that maybe perhaps by doing this, that this would lead to something, or it would lead to a higher sense of prosperity, especially within a relationship. But really all it was doing was sort of leaving you, it was leaving you in a place of really feeling up in the air, that juggling. There wasn't a sense of balance coming in here. All right, so let's clarify that Shadow Queen. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry. Four of Swords coming in. And we've got the Fool. Okay, so it talks about acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and again, manipulation. So I do feel that for many of you, it's almost like you came to this knowledge that by doing what you were doing, and you were giving and not receiving back, there was that imbalance in what it was that was being reciprocated towards you. And it doesn't mean that you're only doing things to receive, but it just feels like you were putting out so much energy. Maybe perhaps trying to keep somebody happy, or maybe trying to keep a balance, or for some of you, maybe you had a deal of some sort, if I do this, you'll do that, whatever it is. Again, it could even be work, right, for some of you. But now you're coming to this knowledge and awareness that by doing that, it wasn't really leading to any sort of benefit for you. It was only benefiting who it was that you were giving all of this selflessness to. And now you're ready to, like, you've taken, I feel like for some of you, you might have taken a step back, all right? You went into this place of healing. You're just like, I'm done. I want a new beginning. I want to come from a place that there's going to be mutual reciprocity, right? Let's clarify that Four of Swords. So yeah, see, you're done. You're ended the cycle. They just ended the cycle. You got some clarity towards it, and you're ready to move forward towards something that is going to be more balanced. All right? It's a balanced energy. It's not an energy of, hey, I'm going to just keep giving to you and you're just going to keep taking, and that's cool or whatever, right? Because I feel like for some of you, you might have been waiting for that reciprocity to come back to you in some way, but it just wasn't happening. And that led to this place of sorrow, right? This Three of Swords energy coming in here. So let's look at this High Lord of Gratitude and see what's coming in. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you, this even could have to do with a person, a past person. This even could have to do with in some way, maybe perhaps a childhood mentality, okay? Like, I'm going to give, like you're coming from it within the heart, okay? With like that childlike, that childlike openness. I'm going to give, and I'm just doing good things, right? Because I feel like it. But at some point, I do feel like at some point, there was this awareness or this knowledge that came in and just went, what am I doing? I'm giving and I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm not receiving anything from it. I'm not even receiving gratitude or, maybe they say thank you, but, their actions aren't showing anything of gratitude towards me. So I feel like you're changing this now and you're now ready to set intentions for yourself. All right. You're getting back into that place of remembering your own childlike openness towards yourself, where you were in this place of being hopeful and being happy and being, whatever energy it is but this happiness, this memories of positive memories. And because it feels like there's a clouded energy coming over this. All right. And it almost maybe have put you into a place where you just didn't want to give anymore, or you were feeling very closed off, even to people that were, mutually generous towards you. You might have gone into this place of like this negative thinking, right? This negative, this insecurity, or again, these feelings of abandonment. Well, why do I keep giving? What's the point in giving? Because I never, all I do is give. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great to give, and especially it's great to give from the heart. But when people are starting to take advantage of it and they're starting to manipulate, or they're starting to have expectations that you're just going to keep giving to them without them having to do one damn freaking thing, in return, right? You kind of get into that fogginess of energy where you're like, I don't want to give to anybody. I'm not giving to anybody anymore. I'm just going to take care of myself. But I feel like you might have gone through a bit of that period, and now you're looking at it and you're going, okay, I don't need to be like that with everybody. I am going to be more generous to myself. I'm going to go back into that childlike openness and energy, but I'm going to plant the seeds. All right. I'm going to have, it's like that patience card. Okay. The little bit of patience, towards waiting for that person or waiting for that something to come through with that reciprocity. All right. The conscious action is what I feel. And it's a matter of, if I give, and I'm not talking to charities or anything like that. I'm talking where we're, doing everything for somebody, or just always being there, always being forgiving, or always, whatever it is. But, there's no mutual respect. And I feel like that is what was happening. And now you're getting into this place where you're recognizing that, and you're coming into this place for yourself, but also for others, okay? This isn't being completely, selflessness, right? It's still having that place of, when I give, it is going to be from the heart, but it's also going to be towards, not a place where I'm going to be manipulated, or a place where there's not going to be any generosity back, or even gratitude, or thank somebody being thankful for it. I couldn't say the word there for a minute. But I do feel like there's a change in the energy. You're going to be more stronger within yourself because of this, all right? And you're going to be recognizing, or you are recognizing that, by being generous doesn't mean that you need to be taken advantage of. And that's the big difference, all right? I can be generous, I can be loving, I can be selfless towards others, I can have the humility, but I don't need to sacrifice myself anymore. I don't need to sacrifice my own happiness in order to achieve what it is that I want to achieve. I don't need to, sacrifice for that level of abundance, right? So let's get a message from the universe, and then we're going to be taking a look at relationships. So I feel like there's a lot of clarity that either is coming through or that you have already gone through for you, Libra. Card coming in is it talks about home. May your home be where harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Beautiful card. But that's exactly it, right? Harmonious balance. It has to be a harmonious balance. For some of you, this could be, a relationship you're in. It could have to do, with just home life. I mean, heck, it could have to do with anything, but this is what I'm really getting, is your home is whatever environment you create that, feels like a home to you. It can even be your office. It could be whatever it is. But, it's really saying here that there needs to be this harmonious balance of give and take towards, just one person can't be the person, that can't talk. It can't be only one person that's giving towards a relationship. This needs to be mutual. Okay? There needs to be mutual reciprocity in order for the balance to be there. All right. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming in. Okay, relationships. I'm just going to put these here, get them out of the way. All right, let's hope these cards will shuffle for me. All right, relationships for our Libras. Shuffles. Card coming in. We have the magnet, longing, desire, gravity, magnetic attraction, charm. Beautiful. All right, you might be attracting something to you now because of changing your perspective or changing that outlook. It also have that Queen of Fire, could be a Leo that's coming in, but this talks about hospitable, all right? Caring, authoritative, determined, warm. It's also the Strength card. We also have bridges coming in, right? Communication, uniting. You could be, we're going to get some clarity. But again, it talks about harmony coming in here. So I do feel that for some of you, we also have compromise. So it feels like there's a compromise, or that you're seeking a compromise. We're gonna clarify this, but I do feel that for some of you, maybe because of the fact that you stood up in some way to yourself, that there is going to be a compromise that comes through, a communication that's going to help unite you, or maybe perhaps, because of your change of energy, this even could be a new person that could be coming towards you that is of that understanding that there needs to be harmonious balance, right? All right. For some of you, again, could be a Leo, but with that Strength card, I mean, when we have that Queen of Fire, this is very passion card. It's confidence. It's, self-reliant. It's being in this place of, again, the Queen of Fire can be very, very generous, right? But she's not going to be in this place of being taken for a fool, right? Either. She's not going to be in this place of, just giving, for the pure fun of it. there is going to be this energy. She will give if she feels like she needs to give, but she's not going to give just simply because of the fact that, you know, somebody's demanding it or expecting it or whatever it is. That she's coming from a different place. She's strong within herself. All right. 3 cards. Let's look at these. So first card coming in. Oh, 2 cards. Yeah, we got the Hierophant, and we've also got the Ten of Swords. So I do feel this energy of moving away, okay? Moving away, getting into a better place, moving away from something that was holding you back. It feels like you're in this place now where you're understanding, again, that selflessness can really come from the heart, especially with that Hierophant. It can be a spiritual journey almost to be giving, to be loving, but not when it keeps you trapped. Okay, not when it keeps you trapped. So now you're moving towards, again, something that's going to be more harmonious for you. And I do feel that maybe perhaps because of the change of an energy, could be somebody coming towards you. I feel like you're attracting this energy now, where people are recognizing this different sense of strength that's within you. All right? Instead of looking and saying, hey, you know, Libra would do that, or whatever, it's like, you know, I feel attracted to Libra because of the fact that they just have this beautiful selflessness about them. All right, it's a different energy. It's like you're drawing in the right people. You're drawing in that energy, whether it's somebody from the past or whether it's a new person. Again, the 5 of Pentacles. It's like you're starting to see yourself in a new way. You're starting to recognize who you are inside of you. And I feel like for some of you, you might be leaving somebody out in the cold, right? Leaving somebody out in the cold because of the fact that they weren't, you know, reciprocating, right? They were sort of just taking advantage and not giving back. And for what I'm getting here is that Libras just kind of went, no, you're done. When you figure it out, I'm here, but there needs to be this balance and in the harmony between us. Queen of Fire, we have the 7 of Cups. I do feel like for some of you, you might have other choices. Right. And the Lovers. Interesting. Okay, I feel like I want to clarify. Let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, see there we've got the 6 of Pentacles because, again, unbalanced, right? Sometimes it can talk about being unbalanced. 8 of Pentacles and the Strength card again coming in. You know what I'm kind of getting? Somebody's waking up. Now, again, you could be attracting a new person, all right? You might have just had enough of whoever it was that was not being generous, you know, or again, having that receptivity towards you. I'm kind of getting here, though, that it kind of feels like for some of you, somebody might be really working on their behavior. Like they recognize the fact that what they did, and they may be coming through in some way with an apology of some sort. It kind of feels like you might have put somebody into this place of going, oh my God, what did I do to Libra? Right? What did I do to Libra? Why did I let Libra go? Or why did I allow this to happen? You know, and for some, I feel like for some of them, they might have had, you know, they might have felt like they had other choices. So they didn't need to, you know, they didn't need to be stable within the foundation towards you. Or they, you know, it was kind of like, yeah, Libra's there. You know, Libra's nice. They keep doing these nice things for me. But this person's over here, and this person's over here, and this is over here, and this is here. Might even been that they might have been it doesn't even need to be particularly people. It might be just taking advantage of in the extent that here's work. I'm going to throw my whole attention onto work, or I'm going to throw my whole attention onto this, or hobbies, or whatever. Might have been other things. It doesn't need to be other people, right? But it was almost like taking advantage of the fact that you were just going to be there and you were going to be just as generous, you know, for some of you, just as an example, and, you know, it might not resonate with everybody, but it's almost this feeling of Yeah, Libra's in the house, you know, cooking dinner, cleaning the house. So, you know, I'm going to go hang out with my buddies. I'm going to go work in the garage. I'm going to go do the things that make me happy because Libra is taking full care of me and I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to give back. I don't need to be, you know, reciprocating because they're always there. They always do this. And now Libra is like stood up and said, no, I'm done. I've had enough. I've had enough of this behavior. You have to participate within this situation. You have to participate with this relationship. And I do feel it left them in this place of this Nine of Swords energy where they're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do to Libra? You know, and they may even be wanting to try to come back. And it's going to be up to Libra whether or not they accept them. But I do feel that, you know, you're in this place of, no, I'm only going to accept where there is communication, uniting, connecting, integrating our, you know, each other. Like being in this place of being this place of collaboration with each other. There has to be harmony here because I'm not going to keep giving. And that's what I keep getting. All right, let's clarify that Lovers. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy. I'm kind of getting here, Libra, that if it's not somebody coming back, I do feel that somebody is really in this place. This even could be two different people. I feel like you have kind of put somebody in this place of this Nine of Swords because of the fact that you stood up, and that's brilliant. Right? They need to, in some way, they need to be there. So let's clarify that Nine of Swords. We've got the Star. We've got the Emperor. And we have the Princess of Cups. I'm really getting this energy that somebody might want to come back. You know, be more, bring balance to the situation. I'm still getting, and again, it's going to have to really depend on how, you know, you take, how, if you want that person back in, if you don't want that person back in, that's going to be completely up to you. But I'm getting that for some of you, somebody might be trying to come forward. They might be trying to bring balance towards that situation, especially with this Ten of Cups coming in. So let's clarify that bridge. Yeah, we've got the King of Swords, like clarity coming, all right? High Priestess and the Hangman. I feel like you're going to have to go into this place of contemplation within yourself and debate or decide whether or not you really want this relationship. I feel like it's going to be up to you whether you take it or leave it. I don't feel it's going to be up to them because I do feel that they're in this place of recognizing what it is that they did. I do feel this energy though. Let's clarify that Hangman. Yeah, the Three of Wands, the Tower, the Five of Wands. You know what I'm kind of getting here? I feel like you're going to have to be very, very clear if you decide to take this person back. Very, very clear. Because there is this energy that they could repeat it again. Like get into a place of comfort, you know, but you're also going to have to step up and go, no, I broke the boundary. I broke that boundary. I am setting that barrier. Right? I am setting that barrier. I'm not going to let this happen again. It has to be continuous harmony in this situation. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So you may decide that you want to give them a chance. Or you may decide that it's done. And I feel like if you decide that it's done, that there's going to be this change coming through. Perhaps even this new person. This person that you're either, you know, going through this issue with or what's happening, they're receiving a lot of clarity right now. There's a lot of clarity coming towards them. Or they're receiving it simply because of the fact that I don't feel that for some of them, I don't feel that they expected you to take a stand. All right. So let's get a message from Spirit and see what's coming through here. Let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to this situation. Message from Spirit for Libra. First card, the Rainbow Prince. Yeah, compassion, compensation, and perseverance. And we have the spiral dancer. Circuitous root and perception. Okay, let's clarify those. I do feel, though, I'm really getting this energy here. Compensation, especially. It feels like a reward. It feels like a reward for your patience, your perseverance, right? Like this isn't all for naught. Now, again, whether or not this has to do with a particular person, maybe somebody that you've walked away for, or whether this is a new person coming through, I do feel that it's like a change in the relationship, okay? Or a new relationship coming in with a beautiful change. Look at that. We have, yeah, look at Wheel of Fortune, exactly talking about change towards the better. By standing up, by not allowing yourself to be, manipulated, by not allowing yourself to be in this place of, giving without receiving, all right? You're standing up for yourself. Look at that. Empress is coming through. And we also have the Hermit. So I do feel that with the Hermit, it's almost as though going into yourself and really figuring out exactly what it is, where you can give, that's not going to deplete you, or not being in this place of feeling like you're being taken advantage of. It's the perception, right? It really talks about the perception. So what is the perception? And it's going to have to be important to you. What is your perception, right? What is it that you can give? What is it that you expect back? And I do feel that by going into this Hermit energy, and this is just really looking into ourselves, and really, it doesn't need to be a long break. It doesn't need to be, where you hermit yourself for years or anything like that. It's just really coming to that decision and understanding yourself to that point of what is it that I can give that isn't going to put me into this place of feeling neglected or feeling manipulated or feeling taken advantage of. Because I do feel that by doing this and really allowing yourself to nurture yourself, okay? Again, you can still be very generous towards others, when it's necessary, or when it's time, or, when you feel that sense of generosity towards people. But it doesn't need to be because of manipulation or a feeling of abandonment. You're strong within yourself. And this is what I feel is going to be something that you may be looking at over this next week. So I truly hope that this has helped, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, because this really does help my channel to grow. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you are notified when new videos come up or when we go live. Have an amazing week and take care. Many blessings.